This presentation is about one of Chaucer's most memorable characters, the wife of Bath. As with any character in the Canterbury Tales, her description in the general prologue is usefully compared with aspects of the tale that she tells. In the case of the wife, this connection is complicated by the seemingly contradictory character between the person presented by the pilgrim Chaucer and the story that the character tells. This presentation will combine a consideration of Chaucer's own experience with women, according to existing evidence, with a look at the wife herself and the story that she tells. The matters addressed in her tale seem at odds with the kind of person she presents herself as, and this contradiction continues to engage modern readers who praise the wife as a strong, independent personality, yet take exception to the conventional tale that she tells. The tale reinforces the values of patriarchy that the wife herself seemingly stands in opposition toward. And many critics find her character much more engaging than the unsatisfying story that she offers to the other pilgrims. Chaucer himself seems to have had unconventional experiences with women, as so many independent and complicated women characters appear within his works. A husband and father, he spent long periods away from his family, and was even involved in a legal case with one Cicely Champagne that used the term raptus as a descriptive feature. Chaucer's defenders have trouble accepting the prospect that their favorite author might have been involved in something unsavory, but these documents, discovered in 1873, continue to challenge scholars of all sorts who read multiple meanings into them. Likewise, Chaucer was also interested in all aspects of marriage, including the stereotypical May-September marriage between two partners of vastly differing ages. And the pioneering Chaucer scholar George Lyman Kitteridge identified in 1912 an ongoing dialogue between a series of pilgrims whose tales he termed the marriage debate. All of these matters merit further research, so please don't hesitate to pause and Google if you find any of them interesting. In the general prologue, the wife, or Alison, comes across as lively, experienced, and knowledgeable in aspects of love and romance. The detail Chaucer provides about her being gat-toothed, or gap-toothed, figures into the medieval belief that this trait denoted that someone with this feature was therefore drawn towards romantic encounters. The detail is reinforced a few lines later when Pilgrim Chaucer comments on her evident experience in matters relating to love and romance. In her prologue, which is twice as long as the story itself, the wife comments on her 5 husbands, all now deceased, remarking that she has become prominent and enriched by this series of marriages. She quotes knowledgeably on biblical passages that discuss the character of marriage and identifies these positions as outdated and misogynistic. Even so, in her own example, she contradicts the Church's official positions about the proper roles for the wife in marriage, and offers to the pilgrims the prospect of a woman with true agency, calling for new and more realistic ideas about what makes for a successful marriage. For all her candor, The wife then tells a story that fits within specific traditions, especially that of the loathly lady made beautiful through the efforts of a handsome prince. Modern critics assail the story as patriarchal and limiting to the goal of understanding women in true, authentic terms. Even as her tale affirms the virtues of sovereignty and gentleness as crucial aspects to a successful relationship, many critics continue to find the tale unsatisfying, unsuited to a woman of the wife's age and experience. Some additional efforts to understand the wife and her tale would be rewarding to anyone who finds her character authentic and interesting, so don't be afraid to do some additional research on her if you're so inclined. For now, I hope you find her prologue and tale interesting, and I thank you for listening.